Hey there, what's up everybody? It's Shazetta from Hill House Media. Listen, I just wanted to take a few moments and talk to you guys and show you a little bit of my workflow, how I create on the fly and on the go when I don't have or don't feel like using my laptop or my larger desktop, when I don't have those things near me. Most of the time when I travel, particularly when I travel abroad or I'm going for a lightweight system, I have my cell phone, my iPad, and a camera. And so I want to show you guys, and sometimes it's just my iPhone and my iPad. And so I want to show you guys kind of the workflow that I utilize to shoot and to edit and to produce a finished product that I can be proud of. So first and foremost, I shot a video a few moments ago, just doing a quick unboxing of this camera. This is the Fuji X10. I will link that video down below. But I did a quick unboxing of this camera that I picked up on Christmas Eve. It's an older camera, got it for a really good deal. Super excited about trying it out for some of my kind of running gun street photography as a point and shoot. And so I took that video and I actually took it with an older iPhone, which is actually what I'm filming on now. When I finished filming it, I airdropped it to this iPhone. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. What I shot on was the iPhone X, which has a stellar camera, and so I really kept it just to use it for this particular camera angle. It's just super easy to throw it on this tripod on top of my desk and have this straight down view for you guys. It's not as close in as I would like for it to be at this moment, but it's not a crisis. So I'll start here first. I'm in my phone. I've gone to, well, I'll go to, on my phone, I'll go to Photos. I'm gonna pick the file that I want here. I'm going to airdrop it to my iPad. And we'll see that coming through in just a second. AirDrop takes a few moments. It says sending on the screen. And you're going to see it, or we're going to see it in just a few moments. It's taking a little longer. It's a 4K video. It says it's sent. It is now popped up down here on my screen. So I know that it is here in my photos, or my camera roll on my iPad Pro. All right, the software that I use to edit on my iPad and also my iPhone is LumaFusion. You've probably heard great things about it. If you haven't, check it out if you are an Apple or iOS user. I've already got one thing that I was working on here, but I'm going to start a new project right there. And I'm going to name it Fuji X10 Unboxing right there. You can choose a 16:9 landscape. We could leave it there. I'm probably going to choose, just as a matter of habit, you can choose the US widescreen. The widescreen cinematic is typically what I go for, and so we're going to go that route. I'm going to leave the frame rate the same. And that should be it. So I've got a new project that's open here. You can move this away now. Got a new project that's open here. I'm gonna go here. I can go to all photos and videos, or videos. It has this open here. This thing allows you to choose photos, files, wherever you're coming from. If you're choosing from an external hard drive, for us today, it's from photos because I airdropped. I'm gonna click on videos here, and we'll see here. I can use a pencil or you can use your finger. Right there is the video that we just shot a few moments ago. So I'm going to bring this whole film down in here. There are a number of ways you can do it. I always just like to bring the entire film down. And then you just kind of scrub it and listen to it. Let's see what we got going here. Let's turn our volume up. So first things first.
Hey there, what's up everybody? It is Shazetta.
First things first, let's see if we can flip it around, because it definitely needs to be flipped. And so let's figure out how that's done. I think it's done here. Let's do a smooth rotation here. We can rotate it completely using this, and there we are. Too much, too much, too much. Okay, I think we're good. that's pretty good. So
Yeah, I wanted to do.
So now I'm gonna go in from the beginning and crop to where I actually began. You can see right there the audio is gonna begin there. So I'm gonna take it up to there.
Hey there, what's up everybody?
So we can scrub through it. It's pretty straightforward. And you just scrub through it this way. The things are taken out, taking everything out. Unboxings are quite simple to do. Don't do a lot of editing around them. Just scrub it through there, make sure everything looks decent. Alright, so let's go a little toward the end.
Enjoy the content we put out. Take care.
Alright, that's the end. So what I'm going to do here is at the end, I'm going to add a title and a transition. So I'm going to do here first. We have the cross dissolve right there. It fades out. I'm going to do the same thing at the beginning. And again, this isn't to show you, oh, this is how you do a feature film or a documentary, but this is how you get your content out relatively easily and relatively quickly. All right, so the question becomes, we want any sort of title there. So I want just a very simple, for me, title. I'm going to find something that has something very simple, clean text right in the center. So for me, that's this guy. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to do that here. It's going to take me to the title. I can click on it. I can come over here and type Fuji X X10 unboxing. All right, simple. Fuji X10 unboxing. I can make that a yellow color. I can leave it plain. I can change the font if I want to, which I always want to. Arial is pretty cool, but it's not my preferred font. So we changed this to the DIN condensed bold. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger in terms of the font size. Fuji X10 unboxing. Do I want to make it a different color? Could, but I really like the cleanness of the white. Make it simple. Let's go back now. We've got it. Let's look at it. Fuji X10 unboxing.
Hey there, what's up everybody? It is Shazetta.
All right, so the audio's cut off just a little bit because that crossed us off. Let's pull it back a little bit.
Everybody, it is. Hey there, what's up everybody? Hey there, what's up everybody? It is Shazetta from Hill House Media. I wanted to do a quick unboxing.
So we've got it through that. I'm going to scrub through it real quick. Got all of that going on. The audio sounds fine to me. It was recorded straight into the iPhone 10, which is pretty clean audio. The question becomes if I want to do any sort of color grading or anything like that. So let's assume for the sake that I do, you just click on the link there, on the actual file there. It opens this up. You can look at cropping and all of that kind of stuff, the frame and fit. You can go here for effects. You can choose any of the preset. The preset, that's too dark. I don't like that. The shadow up is kind of yucky. Saturated, not really excited about that. Polaroid is kind of cool. But there again, if I go something contrasty, let's see how that looks. But I really do like the light of the original. So we're gonna rock with the light of the original, but I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna deal with my own contrast here. Let's go back to Go back to a couple of other places in the, let's bring some, a little bit of brightness. So we don't want to make it too bright because the background is a lighter background, so I don't want to wash it out. Let's bring those highlights down a little bit. Shadows are good. Didn't mean to do that. It brought in a whole lot of blue. Yeah, we're gonna rock with the original. I think that's pretty good, and we're gonna lighten it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just for the sake of it. All right, and that's it. So let's go back. We can look at this really quickly. If we wanted to, we could crop it up some more. I'm absolutely fine with what we got going on. I could have framed a little bit better in my actual shooting, but video's edited. So we're gonna go here, down here to this arrow. We want to share or export it. We're gonna export it as a movie, and we want to send it to our photos. You can choose your resolution here. All the way up to 4K. It was shot in 4K. I'm gonna leave it in 4K. Let's see, audio quality. I pretty much leave everything standard the same. It's gonna take up 1.5 gigabytes export space, which is not a problem for me on this iPad. We'll talk about space and how to kind of delete those things. So I'm ready. So I hit that button to export. We're all ready to go. With regard to that, we are doing it in 4K. And so we can come and hit that button again, and it's writing. It doesn't take very long for it to write to photos, but I'll give you guys a couple of seconds, and then we'll come back. I'll probably fast forward to this part as you watch it do what it's doing, and then I'll come back and show you a couple of other things that I do before I post it. The exporting has completed, right? And so now I can close out of LumaFusion. I can go over to my camera roll, and there it is. The X10 unboxing video is there. All right, so I've got it in my camera roll. Now there's one other thing that I do.
I wanted to do a quick
got there, and then we fade to black. It's really clean and simple. All right, so one other tool that I use is Adobe Spark for my videos. It makes life a little easier. Adobe Spark Post. I go in here, I choose something that I think is a decent looking something. Let's see, let's click on business. Let's see, that's pretty cool. We're gonna remix this template. All right, first thing we're gonna do on remixing it is we're gonna resize it, and you can just scroll through here on Adobe Spark Post. And you want a YouTube thumbnail because that's where this is coming. I really like just the simple black and white. I'm gonna add a little bit of color to it just for branding purposes, and I may turn this navy, but I like the darkness of it. But this picture right here, we can't do much with because this is a tennis shoe. I'm done in terms of sizing. So I'm gonna click on it. It's gonna give me the option to replace it. All right, now I can replace this. Is in our icons, or I can replace it with another shoe. I don't want to. I want to replace it with a camera. So I'm going to type camera there. It's going to bring in a number of different cameras. Let's look for something that has, it's a little artsy. I really like that one, but that's got a lot of black in it. Let's see if I can find one that's mostly got a lot of white in it, but still has some detail, which is sometimes the struggle. Sometimes the struggle when you are looking for icons in this particular app, finding the images that have detail. That one's pretty decent. I may go with it. Let's keep looking. I don't want this to take a long time because that's the whole point, to show you that this does not take a long time. Don't really want a camera with a flash on it because I don't use cameras with flashes on them. I'm probably more picky about this, you all, than I have to be. But let's scroll down. There are lots of cameras. Let's go down to the bottom. I think I've decided on the one I want, but let me just look really quick. I'm gonna scroll back up. And gonna scroll back up and we're gonna grab one that's got just a little bit of personality to it. I like this guy. Let's get it. Let us look at its color. I think I'm going to want to make it completely white. It's kind of a gray color, but let's see what happens when we make that yellow. What happens when we turn that yellow? Turn that a bright yellow. What happens when we do that? Cancel. Or we can leave it white. I'm gonna do, it's not a sneak peek. It's the Fuji X10, so we're gonna change the text, edit text. Fuji, caps lock on there, Fuji, caps lock, X10. Let that be like that. I make it a little larger. Fuji X10. I am going to change that color to give us a pop of color here. Let's do bright color yellow, if we will. It's really a golden color, and I want it to be more yellowish. There we go. Pardon me. And I'm going to make this say unboxing. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. We're going to do it like that. Let's see if we can make it just a little bit smaller. And I bring that up some. Maybe we bring it down here. Fuji X10. Unboxing. I'm going to turn this background color to a deep navy to stay true to brand. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more text. Caps lock, Hill House Media Company presents. Alright, that's way too large. And I don't really care for the font. I'm going to stretch it out there, but I'm going to go and look for a better font. I'm going to stretch it out across the top there. Stretch out across the top, and I'm going to make it that same color yellow we just picked up for this down here. Going to add, because this is an older camera, so I'm going to think through that. I'm going to add text 2019, well 2020, because this is an older camera. 2020 font. Nope. 20, I do want that to be white though. Let's keep it. Unboxing. 2020. Alright, that's cool. Thumbnails, clean, simple, something that'll pique people's attention. We're going to, we're going to save the image. And now we've got that as a thumbnail that we can use on YouTube. So let's go now to our YouTube channels. Let's see if I can log into the proper YouTube channel from here. All right, so sorted that out. So we go into the YouTube app here. You sign into the appropriate channel for you. And then you go up here to the camera icon. You want to, it's going to open up on your iPad Pro. Mine anyway. It opens up the videos available to you in your camera reel or camera roll. You click the video you want. Just kind of scrub through it, make sure it's okay. Here you can do some editing in screen if you want to. You can even pick up some music. if you want, that you can use. Um, let's see. Let's see some ambient music. What they got? Let's see what they have. That's pretty cool, but we don't really need music for this video. But it is kind of cool to know that you have it. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's turn it off though because we're not using music for this. All right, so you've got it uploaded. Got it there. You hit the next button. You got it. You want to do it here. All right, so when you're titling your video, title is something that actually has something to do with what it is you want people to see. So you just want people to know it's a Fuji X10 unboxing, or what I'm going to do is 8-year-old camera in 2020 is the Fuji in 2020 unboxing Fuji X10. All right. Description. Make your description be something that makes sense. And again, that's going to tell people a little bit about it as they click on the video. Wanted a point and shoot. Wanted a camera backpacked a punch in a small package for a cheap price. For a cheap price, I picked up the Fuji X10 on Facebook Marketplace for $150. Super excited to give it a try. Check out the unboxing of this beauty. All right, exclamation point. Always encourage people. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notifications so you know when we upload new vids. Thanks for watching. All right, so just be personable in your description. Next is you can do the location if you want or not, and you can go from there and hit, once everything is hit, you can hit upload. Now, you're probably asking, well, what happens to the thumbnail? So one of the things that I hate so far about the YouTube app is that it does not allow you to put thumbnails in through the app. I'm not sure why, and I'm pretty sure I've checked out everything that I could. I've Googled it, and I just can't find how to do it in the app. And so it's one thing that I go back and do on my computer to make sure that I have the thumbnails. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the thumbnail image on the very front part of the video, and sometimes it shows up as what I want the thumbnail to be. And so there's work that needs to be done there. But really, in less than 30 minutes today, I shot a quick video in good quality with good audio. I dropped it into the LumaFusion app, did some very basic edits on it, and exported it all in less than 30 minutes. I put out a piece of content, and if I add this one that I'm doing, I haven't edited the one that I'm talking to you guys about yet, but I also was able to shoot this in that same amount of time, but I haven't edited it yet. And the thing is that I've used software that's super inexpensive, that really is drag and drop. The Adobe Spark software is a free software that Adobe provides. You can upgrade to a premium to have a few more options, but you can use it. It resizes it. It really is just drag and drop, pick a few colors, keep things clean and simple, and you can't go wrong. And if you don't have an iPad or a tablet, you can put LumaFusion on your iPhone. If you don't have an Apple device, there are other apps that could work for your Android or PC devices that you may have. But there's no reason, no excuse not to be producing content and putting it out for whatever your channel is. It looks like the video has finished uploading. So let's go back to our YouTube studio. Here, let's see if it will turn around for us. There you are. You've got it there. It's still calibrating a little bit. See if it'll let me, if they've upgraded to let me add. You can add your tags here, which is good. Let's go add Fuji. Return Fuji film. Fuji X10. Budget camera, budget photography, cheap camera, use cameras, getting or become a photographer. Photographer, first camera, use cameras. That's pretty much enough. Not gonna worry about it beyond that. All right, that's sufficient for that. Again, don't see the ability to add a thumbnail. Let's keep looking. All right, again, checking it. Whoa, download thumbnail. We found it. That's new, y'all. Download thumbnail. Would like to access photos? Yes. So apparently it's in YouTube Studio. That is good to know. So forgive me for the initial thing. So download thumbnail. It says download it, and then it lets you add a custom, and then we can go over here to photos. This just changed my life, so I'm excited. I learned something with you guys. So we're gonna select this one. Let's go back. Nope, I don't want to discard changes. I want to save them. All right, so we're gonna make that is our thumbnail, and select it, and there we are. So we actually have a thumbnail. It didn't make sense to me that we couldn't put a thumbnail in on the YouTube Studio. Like, it made no sense. So let's go back. Let's watch our video real quick. Fuji X10 unboxing. We got it. When you look at it right here, there it is. I'm going to go back and add some thumbnails on here that I hadn't gone back to add, but that's absolutely smooth. Now, we can look here. Let's see if we can get a link. You can share it. Let's copy the link. I think that let me copy the link. And let's go into our Facebook here. Let's go over to the Hill House Media page. And let's copy that link here. See if that copies the link for us. Yes, it does. Copies the link for us. We're gonna say it here. You guys know we always like to share when we grab gear on a budget. Check out this new video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Got it. Hit publish. So, that's our last video. There we are. And when they click on it, it takes them directly to our video. And we're in there. Alright, guys. I will let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope this was helpful. If you've got questions, be sure to let me know either down in the comments or feel free to hit me in the inbox if you go over to our Facebook page, okay? Hope this was helpful. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.